billions approved. This is a reprieve for parents in the country now that the cabinet has approved about 25 billion shillings to cater for free secondary education. Remember, this was a promise by both Jubilee and NASA, but Jubilee's timeline was for this to be implemented by the 1st of January 2018. And we are seeing that happening with the timelines now already set for free secondary education to kick off on January 2018. Many questions, however, still linger with regard to free education, with education experts still in debate as to whether this free education will also cover boarding schools, especially the boarding tuition, or whether the free education in boarding schools will only cater for the tuition fee. There had been a conversation earlier on that the country might have to do away with boarding schools in the public school system and have them reserved for private schools. Remember, in developed countries, that is pretty much the norm, with the boarding schools being a privilege, so to speak, for those who can afford private schools. So we'll continue waiting on this and also having conversations in studio as to how this can be implemented. But still back to politics, still on page 8 of the paper, President Uhuru Kenyatta says Maraga 4 pulled off a judicial coup. So President Uhuru Kenyatta insists that the Supreme Court ruling subverted the will of millions of people who voted for him during the August 8th election. He has now asked Kenyans to show the Supreme Court that it could not silence the voice of Kenyans. And of course, the head of state has now ordered IEBC to talk to Kenyans, to give him the measures put in place to ensure a credible election ahead of the October 26th repeat presidential election. And Uhuru Kenyatta here, of course, taking issue with the fact that there was no vote recount, as many members of the Jubilee Party have been asking for so far. Still on page 8 of the paper, we're seeing there Jubilee senators want a vote recount, and they say they will be doing this soon after the fresh presidential election on the 26th of October. But the likes of Johnson Sakaja here, of course, reiterating that, saying that opening the ballot boxes will end the suspicion and controversy over who won the election, and that is what they will be demanding after the election. So again, something else we will continue keeping an eye on.